The Race, written by Nisha, Punjabi. Tarun was a mediocre student. His grades could barely satisfy his parents, and he was not a good singer, dancer, painter, or even an actor. He always thought of himself as the black sheep of the family. His elder brother, who was pursuing a degree in engineering from a reputed college, always made the family proud. But Tarun was never good at anything like that. However, he was blessed with the strength of a great athlete. He was an excellent runner. He would run for hours, be it a day or night. Whenever he felt sad and lonely, he exhausted himself by running, thus releasing all his pent up emotions. At times, he would miss his school bus and would then run to school, which was 5 miles away from his home. He just had one dream to become the fastest runner in the world. Tarun did not know how to achieve his dream. On the one hand, his parents hated his running and wanted him to concentrate more on his studies, which he never did. On the other hand, he belonged to the middle class family, and Tarun knew that to achieve his dream he needed an intensive training, the amount for which was well beyond his family's reach. When Tarun failed in his terminal examination, his father was very angry with him. His friends too made fun of him. It was a day he wanted to wipe out from his memory, and so he took to running. He ran all around the park. The sun beat down to check his rage, but nothing could stop Tarun. After about an hour, he was fully exhausted, and his fury having subsided, he threw himself on a bench and started painting heavily. Suddenly, he heard a voice at his elbow. "What is it, son?" Tarun turned to his left, and there sat a man of about 60. "I failed in two subjects," he replied in the depressed tone. The man smiled sympathetically and said, "Life is full of ups and downs, my boy. By the way, I am Ramnarayan, and you are the one of the best runners I have ever seen." Ramnarayan? Ramnarayan? Are you the same Ramnarayan who won an Olympic medal in the 400 meters race in the 1960s? Tarun could not hide his excitement. "Yes," Pat came the reply. Tarun was dazzled. "Son, I have been watching you for the past 45 minutes," continued Ramnarayan, "and I see a good future in you." Tarun could not help but blush. All you needed to do is keep that passion burning in you and never give up. "Have you joined some training school?" the man inquired. Tarun's smile faded and he seemed distraught. "A training school is very expensive, sir, and I am unemployed," said Tarun, feeling heavily that he could joke even in this circumstance. But Ramnarayan seemed pretty serious. "I will train you if you want, but I put forward a condition." "What is your condition?" Tarun's voice showed curiosity and anxiety. "There is a race on Children's Day at the Nehru Stadium. Children of your age are competing there. If you participate and win that race, I promise I will start training you," said Ramnarayan. "That is no big deal. I can do it. Can I?" thought Tarun. I will, sir," he heard himself saying with a complete conviction. "Fine boy. It is my job to get you entry in the race, and remember, you ways to win it. Tell me, what is your name?" asked Ramnarayan. Tarun Kapoor, sir." "Tarun, I will meet you here after 5 days to give you your participation card. All the best," said Ramnarayan and left. On the way home, Tarun thought that if his father had not scolded him, he wouldn't have got this opportunity. The next day brought a new ray of hope. Tarun got up early, had milk, and before his mother could finish her query on what he was up to, he ran out and went to the Nehru Stadium to check the details of the race. He was very happy indeed. Tarun started practicing seriously. Every day he would get up at 4 in the morning and run up to 10 miles. In the evenings, he would time himself according to the 1,000-meter distance. prescribed by the competition. He wanted everything to be perfect. It was for the first time in his life that he was demanding such perfection in things he did. He thought he also wanted someone to back him up, and so he told everything to his mother. Tarun practiced vigorously for 5 days and then promptly met Ramnarayan to collect his participation card. He gazed at the piece of paper on which his name has been printed boldly. It meant so much to him. However hard, I must win this race, thought he. He wanted to show his father that he was not really the black sheep of the family and that he could be good at something at least. It was 14th November, bowing low for the blessing of his mother. Tarun pedaled away to the stadium. There was a huge crowd waiting to go inside. Tarun entered the office where a signboard read, Participation only, which his heart beating faster every second. Inside there were about 50 participants waiting for the race to begin. He felt someone patting him on the shoulders. Hello, Tarun. It was Ram Narayan. All the best, he said affectionately. Tarun smiled at him but did not say a word. Fear had gripped him from head to foot. All the participants lined up. Every face glittered with the hope of winning the race. Each one of them had his families and friends in the stand to cheer for him. To his amazement, Tarun caught sight of his mother. In the stands, the fear in his eyes gave way to confidence. The whistle blew and all the participants started off with all their might. They were all determined to be the winner of the race. In the lead was the fastest of them all, Tarun seeing himself ahead of everybody. Tarun felt very proud of himself. On the track, there was a shallow path. As he was running fast, Tarun did not notice that and he slipped. Breathing fast, he saw the other kids going past him. He could not be a loser today, and so without wasting a second, he got up to run once more. Began Cook Tarun overtook a few feet ahead of him, but as fate had it, he slipped once again. What was happening to me? He could not bear it. He looked into the crowd and saw his mother. She was saying something to him. Get up, son, get up and run. Tarun got up once again. He was among the last few, but he did not give up. Once more he overthink some children, since he was the fretting a little too much. He fell a third time. Tears were rolling down his cheeks. How will he get into Ramnarayan's training now? How will he prove to his parents that he was talented? He was the last hit on the track now. He turned his eyes towards the stands. Then he heard Ramnarayan screaming from somewhere, Come on, Tarun, run. And so he got up a third time. This 12 years old determined boy, who was last on the track, got up and ran with all the strength he had. The crowd was cheering for Pavan, the boy who had won the race. But to Tarun's surprise, there was a louder applause when he crossed the finishing line last. The audience cheered for his determination and his valor for never giving up. He bowed his head with a shame and said to Ramnaran, I am sorry, sir, I lost. No, son, to me you have won the toughest race, the race of your life. You got up and started a fresh catch. Tell me you fell. You are the real life hero. Your training starts tomorrow. Tarun could not believe his ears. Tears filled his eyes again. He smiled at his mother, who hugged him and said, You are the best son in the world.